All right. LDW MMAC, this is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison, live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Well, it's easy to take shots at the coach, but I'm used to it, so I'm gonna roll with it. So in the picture you see Cris Cyborg and you see this bald-headed hoe, Dana White. Okay, that's who he is, that's what he is, and that's what he's shown himself to be. Now, this is a photograph of Cris Cyborg pulling up on this dude. She pulled up on him. And the video's on Cris' page where she showed herself, the whole conversation is there. And she showed the entire conversation, and this dude stuttering. And she said, look, you know I text you about this fight. You know I want this fight. He was like, well, you know, don't take everything I say so personal, Cris. You know, start stuttering. You already know he's lying right there. Okay, so we can address the issue. Well, why did Cris wait to bring up all the comments that, you know, Dana and Ho Rogan said, you know, years ago? Why? Because he's still saying it. Okay, they still doing more stuff. See, what they did in the past is relevant to now. See, every time Cris Cyborg does something, and every time she has a fight, okay, this guy or somebody on his team, they do something or say something, okay, to get up under Cris' skin. And they've been doing this. They've been doing it for a long time. And see, you know, you would wonder why Cris would wait till now to really say something about it. Cris has been saying something about this, you know, for years. She's been saying stuff about this for years. But people just thought, oh, she's just whining. Oh, Cris can take it. Cris been saying stuff about this for years and years and years. So that's not true, okay? Cris has been addressing this for years. But she would say something about it now because it's relevant to the history of how she's been treated by the UFC. Mainly this whole cake, okay? Now, I agree, Felicia Spencer should have never been in an octagon, but this is what I've been saying. I've been saying this for a while. But see, it's Felicia Spencer herself who was running around here saying, I'm going to expose Cris Cyborg. Cris Cyborg is human. I'm going to expose Cris. Cris got holes in her game, and I'm going to expose it. I'm a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, and that's what she is. Okay, and Cris, and just Felicia saying this, and Cris, she won't be able to handle me on the ground. Felicia Spencer. Those are her own words. So what did the media do? The media ran with it. The media ran with it, and they start saying, oh man, you know, Cris can't take Felicia lightly. This is a fight. It's a tough fight. You know, this girl's tough. And she can very well submit Cris. People were saying that Felicia Spencer had a chance to go in there and submit Cris Cyborg. This is what people were saying. Now, isn't that funny now? It didn't happen. Not only did Cris Cyborg, okay, totally neutralize this BJJ black belt, but she dominated her. This girl landed 2 strikes that mattered, an elbow and a head kick. Now, let's talk about the cut. Most every fighter who's been in the game done been cut. Nunes been cut, Shevchenko been cut. I mean, you know, Tatiana Suarez been cut. Okay, it just so happened that, you know, Cris Cyborg got her first cut. Okay, she got her first cut. And now we're saying, oh, but she got cut from somebody who don't matter. Or from somebody who shouldn't have been in an octagon with her. Cris lost the still. Wait a minute. So which one is it? Which one is it? Is Felicia Spencer, okay, a fighter that shouldn't have been in an octagon? Or is Felicia Spencer this dangerous opponent? Because the media have been saying, oh, this is a dangerous opponent. Oh, this opponent can do everything. This opponent will match Cris equally. You even had Nunes saying, oh, this is going to be a tough fight. Everybody was saying that. Now, all of a sudden, Felicia Spencer is his inferior opponent. No, how are we going to explain this? We can't have it both ways, y'all. Either she's a great opponent or she's an opponent that shouldn't have been in the octagon, Cris Cyborg. Me, I took the sack and I said, I don't think she should have been in there. I don't think she should have been in there. Starting to fight, but you know what? People are saying, hey, you know, she's a black belt, and Cris ground game ain't tested. You know, she ain't been tested on the ground. That's what Chael Sonnen was saying, Ho Rogan. All of these media people were saying this. Even Dana White said it. Then Felicia Spencer started saying it. So now Felicia Spencer, you know, is a product of her own hype, and she got her ass whooped in there. We can say it's competitive all we want to. The strike stats don't lie. Okay? Matter of fact, Felicia Spencer landed less punches than Holly Holm, and Cris Cyborg landed more strikes against Felicia Spencer than she did Holly Holm. I mean, was people saying that was a tough fight against Holly Holm? Yeah, a lot of people thought so. Holly Holm did better than Felicia Spencer, and Holly Holm is the veteran. How are we going to explain all of this? Yep, I'm going to ride the wheels, and yes, yeah, I'm all up Cyborg at. Yes, I am. Good. Good. I roll with my fighter, and I'm going to stay with my fighter. That's just how it is. But we got to make our mind up, okay? Was Felicia Spencer a tough fighter? Or should she not have been in there? I saw a one-sided fight. I saw a one-sided fight. Okay, I saw somebody receiving strikes, and I saw somebody giving strikes. I saw somebody receiving an ass whooping, and I saw somebody giving an ass whooping. Who you think was giving an ass whooping? I just have to say it. I just got to say it. It is what it is. So we can't have it both ways. We can't have it both ways. This girl was running around. Spencer was running around here saying that she gonna do this. She found the holes in Cyborg game, and she know how to get Cris to the ground. And when she do, she gonna, man, look, they got to the ground. What was Felicia Spencer able to do? Felicia Spencer tried to pull a guard on Cyborg and got her ass whooped because she didn't think that Cris Cyborg had anything for her down there. Well, I guess she figured that out, that was wrong. I guess she figured out that, damn, it's levels to this. It's levels to this. Now, who else were they going to put Cris Cyborg in there with? I mean, who? Because everybody kept complaining, hey, Cris keep fighting these blown up bantamweights. Oh, okay. Everybody was talking about, oh, Felicia is a legit featherweight. But now all of a sudden, now she the victim. Now because she got her ass whooped in there. Oh, dang it. Poor Felicia, she shouldn't have been in there. Poor old Felicia. Shouldn't have been in the octagon with Cris. I mean, God dog it. Oh, but this was a real legit featherweight. Oh, this was the first legit featherweight Cris Cyborg fought, which is a lie. This is not the first legit featherweight, okay? It's not. It's not. She's fought others. But I don't have time in this video to go down Cris Cyborg's whole resume. But I can tell you who was a legit featherweight that she fought. So this whole narrative that people like Chael Sonnen and the whole Rogan, they were trying to push, that Cris ain't fought no legit featherweights. Cris' resume is garbage. But we don't even want to talk about the amount of people. The amount of people. I'm talking about the conclave of people that duck Cris Cyborg anyway. We don't want to talk about that either. But nobody want to talk about Spencer. Wait a minute. It's this media creation. She was supposed to go in there and just take Cyborg, soul, take her to the limit. Make Cyborg have something to think about. Oh, Cris Cyborg got cut. What did Cris Cyborg do? Cris Cyborg commenced to whooping that ass even more after she got cut. That's the heart of a champion. That's the heart of a champion. See, it's almost like playing basketball. You shoot a two-pointer just right inside of the three-point line. Guess what? It's a two-pointer. If you dunk the basketball, it's a two-pointer. She got a W. I agree. Cris Cyborg needed a knockout because I knew Dana White was going to use her not finishing Felicia Spencer as leverage. I knew he was going to do that. And there were points in the fight that I thought the fight should have gotten stopped. There were points in the fights where I thought the fight should have and would have been stopped, but it didn't. It is what it is. It's MMA. That's just how it works. But I think in this situation, Cris Cyborg damned if she do and damned if she don't. Because if Cris would have finished the girl in the third round, people would have been saying, oh, she should have got the TKO in the first round. That's what people would have been saying. I saw a complete fighter. I saw somebody putting all of her skills on display right then and there. What else can you ask for? What else can you ask for? You're not going to get the knockout every time. We got plenty of people who can knock people out, but we ain't going to get it every time. That's just what it is. It is what it is. But I stand by what I say. Felicia Spencer looked sloppy in there, and the media created this image of Felicia Spencer like she was some kind of world beater. She get in there and whoop Megan Anderson's ass, and the media, oh, that was the greatest thing ever. That was the greatest thing ever. And me, Coach Shelton Harrison, been sitting here telling, look, man, this girl Felicia Spencer ain't ready for this fight. This ain't what she want. This is what I've been telling. Oh, no, Coach, you just hating on Felicia. Oh, Coach, you just know Felicia beat Cyborg. I kept getting all these ridiculous-ass comments. All of them. I guess it turned out what I was saying was right. But now, no. No. We can't give Felicia no pass now. No, Felicia got her ass in that octagon. She got her ass in that octagon. She ran her mouth, okay? And no wonder, and I know why Cris Cyborg ain't shake her hand. Because she was over there laughing it up with Dana White. Oh, yeah, they was over there laughing it up. And, see, Cris exposed that too. Dana White was pumping Felicia's head up. Yeah, go in there and beat her. And, girl, sky's the limit for you. We can build a division around you, Felicia. We can build a division around you. Go in here and beat Cyborg. We can get this division cracking. See, he made Felicia all of these promises. Felicia was shaking hands with the devil. See, that's what y'all don't know, that Cris Cyborg, why she ain't shake that girl hand. Nah, and she knew what was up. She knew what was going down. She knew what it was. Cris Cyborg went in there and beat the head. And you know what? And shame on Dana White for not building this division like he said he would. First, you make the girl fight at 140 pounds twice, okay? See, nobody want to talk about that. Oh, well, Cris, if you don't go down to 140, you can't get to a catch weight of 140, then you can't be in the UFC. Nobody want to talk about that. Don't nobody want to really talk about how she wasn't even recruited, that it was the fans, Cyborg Nation. Because so many people wanted to see her fight in the UFC. And Dana White, they couldn't ignore it. They couldn't ignore it. They couldn't ignore. Okay? They could not ignore. They couldn't ignore that. That's just what it was. That's just what it is. They tried. But Cris Cyborg took them 2 fights, damn near killed herself. She said, look, I'm not going back down to 140. She said, no more. I'll never go back down there again. So they had to. They were forced to open that division. And now, when she was the reigning champion, they wanted to do nothing about it. They didn't want to put people in that division. They didn't care to do it. It is what it is. So now, no, we're not finna come on here and feel bad for Felicia now. I told y'all from the jump Felicia shouldn't have had her ass in that octagon. But, nope, I was hating. Yeah, let's talk about what she did wrong. Yeah, because she was the one that was supposed to go in here and show Cyborg how to wrestle. She was the one supposed to go in here and show Cyborg, you know, what BJJ was all about. Oh, she was the second coming of Jesus. Oh, Lord. Well, backfire. And if Cris never get the Nunes rematch, you know what? Guess what? It's fine. Somebody gonna want her. Somebody gonna want her, and I guarantee you that somebody gonna make himself revealed very soon. That somebody gonna make himself revealed very, very, very soon. Because it's all about money, isn't it? We just gonna follow the money trail. Game.